Welcome back to the Transform Your Mind to Transform Your Life, the podcast. You're listening to 5 Minute Fridays with Coach Myrna. Today, I want to talk on the topic, every cloud runs out of rain, finding hope in the storm. Well, we've all been there, caught in the middle of a storm, whether it's a personal struggle, financial hardship, loss, or emotional turmoil. It can feel like the rain will never stop pouring down. But just like every storm in nature, no matter how fierce, every cloud runs out of rain. There comes a moment when the clouds break, the sun shines again, and the skies clear. It's a promise we can hold on to in the toughest of times. So, want to let you know, in case you didn't already know, that storms are temporary. One of the greatest lies we often tell ourselves during hardship is that the pain will last forever. When you're in the thick of it, it's easy to lose sight of the fact that storms, by their very nature, are temporary. They might linger and they might seem overwhelming, but they never last indefinitely. Bible says, joy comes in the morning. Weeping endures for a night, joy comes in the morning. Regardless of how dark the storm clouds are, the sun will come out tomorrow. Actually, there's a song like that. In the same way, whenever hardship you're facing in life right now is temporary, it might feel that like it may never end, but it will. There will come a moment when the rain stops and you'll find yourself standing in the calm after the storm. And you are stronger and you are wiser for having endured it. I live in Florida, and one of the worst storms I've ever experienced in my life was Hurricane Ian. That one hit Fort Myers directly and destroyed Fort Myers Beach. That storm lashed my home for 7 hours, and I kept listening to the storm updates, and it says, oh, it will end at 3:30, and then at 3:30 they pushed it to 4:30, and then at 4:30 they pushed it to 6:30, and I kept praying that my roof will hold up. I kept looking outside and saw the trees being beaten down and all the damage that was happening, and I kept praying for it to pass by. But you know what? At 6:30, just as they promised, the storm did end. The clouds ran out of rain. Sure, my house was flooded. Sure, I had to get a new car because my car was flooded. But you heard what I said. New car. The storm normally blows in new things, right? It strengthens you. It blows in new things. So the other thing I want to talk to you about is you need to trust the process of growth. What does rain do? It grows things. Without rain, we would have no earth. We would have no life because we would not be able to eat anything. So, yes, trust the process of growth. In nature, storms serve a purpose. They bring water to dry ground. They clean the air, and eventually they lead to new growth. The same can be said for the storms in our lives. They are often uncomfortable and wet and painful, but they can bring growth that we never expected. James 1:2-4 says, consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may mature and complete, not lacking anything. The rain may feel heavy, but it's often watering the seeds of perseverance and maturity. The pain of today can become the strength of tomorrow if we allow ourselves to trust God's process. There's also a purpose beyond the rain. Have you ever noticed that after a storm, the world seems refreshed? The air feels cleaner, the grass looks greener, and the sky appears bluer than before? There's something about the storm that can change the atmosphere. In the same way, the difficulties we face can bring a change in us. They refine us, humble us, and remind us of what truly matters. God doesn't waste our pain. Romans 8:28 reminds us that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. So even in the darkest storms, God is working out something for our good. There is purpose in the pain, even though we can't see it yet. We can't see beyond the headlights. We can't see it, beyond the stairs, right? But it's there. Hold on to hope. When the rain feels relentless, hold on to hope. Hope is the anchor that keeps us grounded when the winds are howling about and the waters are rising. It's the belief that even though the storm is fierce, it wouldn't last forever. And God put the rainbow in the clouds to remind us of his promise. The same clouds that bring the rain can bring us hope. Remember, the sun will shine again. The sun will come out tomorrow, all right? Just as no cloud can hold rain forever, no hardship can endure indefinitely, even the toughest seasons have an expiration date. God has promised us that there will be a time for every season under the sun. Ecclesiastes 3:1 says, this means that no matter how long you've been in your storm, a season of peace is on the horizon. It might not come in the way or time you expect, but it will come. Trust the sun will come out tomorrow. I almost want to sing that. Take comfort in knowing that the sun will shine again. You will laugh again, find peace again, and experience joy once more. The weight you're carrying will eventually lift, and you'll be able to look back and see how far you have come. Stay close to God in the storm. During the storm, the best place is to run towards God. He is your refuge, your shelter from the rain. Psalms 91:4 says, he will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and your rampart. God doesn't promise us a life free of storms, but he does promise to be with us through them. When the rain feels endless, lean into his presence. Pray, seek his word, and surround yourself with his peace. He is the calm in the midst of the chaos. In conclusion, I want to encourage you and remind you that the cloud will break. Every cloud eventually runs out of rain. No storm lasts forever. Your trial has an end. And beyond it is the promise of brighter days, clear skies, and renewed strength. Keep your faith anchored in hope, knowing that God is with you, guiding you through the storm and into the sunshine. So when the rain feels never ending, remind yourself, this too shall pass. The clouds will clear, the rain will stop, and you will emerge on the other side, stronger, wiser, and with a deeper understanding of God's faithfulness. And remember, the earth cannot grow without the rain, and you cannot grow without challenges. Awesome. I love this message today. I love the rain. I love hope. I love the storm because I know that the storm blows in new things, even houses that blows down during the storm or the hurricane, they get new ones, right? So yes, do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged if you're in a storm, if the rain seems that it's never going to end, because it will. Even in the days of Noah, the earth 40 days and 40 nights, and it stopped. It stopped, and there was a new world. All right. So thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of 5 Minute Fridays with Coach Myrna. If you're watching this on YouTube, we'd love for you to comment. Tell me how you came through your storm. How do you like the rain, right? If you're watching on iTunes or listening on iTunes, I should say, we'd love for you to give a rating and a review and also share. All right. Thanks again for tuning in. Until next time, namaste.